Hey guys, it's Vilma. Welcome back to the channel. So very recently I've done a beauty haul and I featured 5 products from Rosie for Autograph, and those are the products that I'm going to review today. Now, if you're not familiar with this particular line, or even the person who collaborated with Marks and Spencer's, and as we call it here, M&S, her name is Rosie Huntington Whiteley, and she is a supermodel and actress as well. Now, she created a cosmetic line with M&S, and I was so curious to try it because I've heard so many good things about it that I decided to pick up at least 5 products. Now, the entire line comes with extremely good presentation in their packaging. Everything comes in these boxes right here. They're completely empty because I'm going to show you the products as well. I've been trying all these products for the past week or so, and I'm really excited to share with you my thoughts. I'm also going to put some cutouts throughout the video so you can see how the products apply on my skin. I have to say right off the back that I absolutely love all 5, and I will definitely be going back to buy more, but my local M&S is out of stock in certain things. Like I couldn't find the cream blushes, which is something that I'm really interested in, because as far as I'm aware they have a cream to powder finish, which is good for a combination to oily skin. So very soon, hopefully, I will find some of these products and feature in future videos. So the packaging itself from all the products in the line have a rose gold finish, and they all look very expensive in my opinion. Now, the presentation, as I mentioned before, is so amazing that anybody who passes by this particular stand will want to stop, test products, and have a look and see how they feel. So I'm really excited. I'm going to start with the eyeshadow palette, which was something that I really wanted to try. Now, the packaging, as I mentioned, is rose gold, and it has a nice heavy feel to it. The palette that I have here is I Feel Like $1 Million, and the shades look like this. Super gorgeous, very wearable. The line has 4 different quads, but I decided to go for this one because I thought it was more wearable for me, and I'm that type of person. Although I do reviews and test things out, I always like to test things that I know I'm going to wear, or else I'm just wasting my money, if that makes sense. So this retails for £18. It's not the most affordable, but if you think about drugstore, for example, a L'Oreal palette costs £15, a Sleek palette costs £10, but higher end palettes will be a lot more expensive. So this line is kind of like in between. Now, I love the packaging of this palette. It has a lovely mirror over here, and I just love it. It's very sturdy. Very sturdy. It feels really expensive. It's not flimsy, or it doesn't feel cheap whatsoever. Now, talking about the shades itself, I love the combination of the shades here. I'm going to start with the one down here. It's kind of like a brownish with a little bit of purple in it, but it's very dark, but still very wearable. They're all kind of like shimmery, or more of a pearlescent finish. I think that's the better description of the shades. This one over here is a nice warm brown with a little bit of gold in it. The one next to it is a rose gold shade, and I absolutely love it. That's the one that I wore all over the lid. And the one underneath is more of a kind of like champagne frosted type of shade. So I only use this on the brow bone or in the inner corner of my eyes. Now, one thing I absolutely love about this palette, it's so blendable. The shades are so buttery. They go on so nicely on the eyes. I was actually surprised. I thought there was going to be a lot of fallout. There's barely any fallout in these shades. You can totally wear these shades whatever way you want. It could be just one shade all over the lid, which will look very nice, kind of like minimal, or you can really smoke it out, have a really nice everyday look, and then kind of like transition to night. Absolutely love the darker shade. It's very pigmented, and it goes on really nice on the upper lash line and the lower lash line. I can just use it. It doesn't smudge. It stays on the entire day. Absolutely love it and highly recommend this palette. I'm going to have a look and see on the other ones if there are shades that I find that will be wearable for myself, but this is also a palette that you can wear the entire year, I think. Beautiful. Been reaching out so much for this palette. Will continue to use it. I think it's better than some eyeshadow palettes that I have, which are a little bit more higher end, and it's definitely better, the pigmentation, for me in my opinion, than the Sleek makeup palettes. So I don't want to compare it to any because they usually have about 8 shades available in their pans, but this one, just for £18, well worth the money. Absolutely love it. I also picked up a cream eyeshadow stick. This one is called Feline Fox, and this product is so awesome. I'm not actually wearing today in this video, but on my last video, which I've done a lip swatch and review on the Revlon matte lip colors, a lot of you commented saying that I looked really nice and my eye makeup was so nice and you wanted me to do a tutorial on it. I'm actually using this cream eyeshadow together with the rose gold shade from this palette right here. Now this cream eyeshadow stays the entire day. It doesn't budge. You can apply it all over the lid, smoke it out with your fingers. You don't need brushes. It's very, very creamy, like very, very buttery, and it just glides on like no other. Now this is the second time that I buy a cream eyeshadow stick, or maybe the third, and this is by far the best that I've tried. I haven't tried anything high-end, to be honest with you. This is the most expensive one, I would say, because it retails for £12.50. Couldn't get the words out, but it's so amazing. I think they come in maybe two different shades. The other one is a lot lighter than this one, but for an NC30 or somebody a little bit darker than me, I think this is the best shade. It's so wearable, perfect for this time of year. Highly recommend. Absolutely love this one right here as well. Next, I have the Intense Black Felt Tip Eyeliner, which I absolutely love. Now usually I'm not a big fan of felt tip eyeliners because I find that they dry very quickly. They're very, very stiff, and sometimes I can't do a good eyeliner finish on my eyes. I always feel like the right never looks the same as the left, but I got used to this one and I think it's awesome. Absolutely amazing. Never have issues. My eyes always look exactly the same. It's very black. It dries to a matte finish, but it's very, very pretty. It stays on the entire day. It doesn't smudge, it doesn't flake, it doesn't move around, it just stays the entire day. And I found a really good way now. I found my own technique to do my eyeliner, and I am so happy that I purchased this thing because it's so good. I don't remember how much this cost though. I can never remember the price. I think it was either £12.50 or £14. They are, as I said, a little bit more expensive than drugstore, but less expensive than higher end, but they just feel so amazing. The quality is way up there and I absolutely love it. If you like felt tip liners, or if you're thinking about trying this line, this one is definitely one to try as well because it's that good. Next, I have the Startstruck Creamy Contour Stick. Now this product, I believe it retails for £14, I think 14 or £15. Once again, I will link everything in the info bar below because I cannot remember for the life of me, but this is a product that I was really, really looking forward to trying. I was so curious to see how it would look on my skin because I've seen so many videos on YouTube of other girls using it and it just made them look so nice, so bronze-like. I just absolutely loved it. So it's very creamy, it just glides on the skin, very, very pigmented, and you need to be very careful. You don't need to use a lot of this product to have a nice kind of like sun-kissed look. Now, I've never used cream contours before, and I think that this product is absolutely awesome. I don't feel like it's something that I want to reach for every single day just because I don't have time. I find that cream contours make your arm hurt. Blending in so much, my arm was completely hurting. I had to stop even when I was doing this video because I just feel like it's a lot of work. You really need to work at it to make it look very nice. Is it difficult to blend? No, it's just because I'm not used to it. It blends like a dream, but I need to make sure that everything is blended in a nice way so I can look natural and not look like a Oompa Loompa. So, love it. I don't know if you're very fair, if it's going to work on you, but then again, because it's very pigmented, you may just need to do a few dots and then just blend it out and it might look really nice, but it's pretty much a universal shade. So you just need to swatch it at the store and see how it works for you. And my last product is a lipstick. This one is in Camisole Blush. Now I wanted to buy Lady Rose, but they were sold out at the time, and I thought this one would be more suitable for my skin tone. It's a beautiful kind of like mauve pink with a little bit of a cool undertone in it. So if you are very warm in skin tone, I don't know if this is going to be suitable for you, but anybody from medium to fair skin tone, this is a perfect everyday shade. The texture of this lipstick is very creamy. It just glides on the lips, and I usually tend to pat my lips when I'm applying it because I find that very creamy textures in lipsticks kind of like move a little bit. They don't bleed, don't get me wrong, this one doesn't bleed at all, but I always get like a cakey line on my bottom lip. I don't know if any of you go through that. It's so annoying, but it's just because the texture is very creamy. So when I pat, I feel like it's going inside my skin a little bit instead of just sitting on my lips, if that makes any sense. But it's a beautiful shade. Love the texture, as I mentioned before. And one thing I love about the packaging of this lipstick, it has a magnetic feature in it that it just closes on its own. So if you have this in your bag, it's not going to open and go everywhere. It has a really expensive feel to it, which I absolutely love. And the lipsticks in this line cost 14 pounds, which I think is a little bit expensive, but I feel like you're paying for the packaging as well. This packaging feels more expensive. It feels a little bit more luxurious. It's very pretty. You can put this in your bag, on your vanity, and it's just going to look very pretty. So it's something that I would highly recommend. I'm definitely going back to try Lady Rose because I think it's the favorite shade in the line from Rosie Huntington Whiteley. Let me say the entire name. I think it's her favorite shade. So I'm gonna go and get it because I feel like I have really pigmented lips and that shade will suit me a lot better, but I highly recommend this one as well. So that is my review on these products from Rosie for Autograph. I hope you guys found this video helpful. Let me know in the comments below if you've tried the entire line, if there's anything that you would like to recommend for me to go ahead and try, because I feel like I'm going back definitely to get another eyeshadow palette and more lipsticks. They also have lip glosses or lip crayons that give you kind of like a gloss finish. I'm really looking forward to trying a little bit more. But yeah, thank you so much for joining me. I hope this video was helpful, and I'll see you on my next one. Bye.